We all know that God creates perfection. And people always ask, well, if God created perfection, what happened with Satan? Well, God did not create Satan. God created Lucifer. What created Satan was pride and envy and rebellion. See, no matter, God created all the angels, and Lucifer was the best. He was the top one, the prettiest, the smartest. But there's one thing the Lord gave all his angels, and that was free will. So, unlike the moon and the stars, they have to go in a rotation and perform in the manner in which God created them. But for Lucifer and man, he said, I'm giving you the right to choose. You don't have to follow the regiment of the stars and the moon. You can choose your own path regardless of how smart and beautiful you are. And Satan and Lucifer rebelled. His first rebellion was when he refused to bow down to Adam, the first man, because he felt Adam was inferior to him. That's when he let pride get in the way and his disobedience to the Lord, because all the other angels bowed down to Adam except for Satan. Now this is where it gets a little tricky, because if Lucifer must have got expelled out of heaven and became Satan, because in Revelations there was a war in heaven, and Satan and his angels fought against God and his angels. So in Revelation he was already referred to as Satan. So you go back to the book of Genesis, then Lucifer had to be transformed into Satan, meaning he was kicked out of heaven before the war. So he must have had access to go back and forth into heaven, because the Lord asked him in the book of Job, where do you come from? He said, walking fro into the earth. So Lucifer was already kicked out and transformed into Satan. So Satan became about because of his pride and his envy and his factoring in, he thinking that he's equal to God. And therefore, Jesus said, I watched Satan, Lucifer, fall from heaven like lightning. And when he came down, he became Satan. That's how Satan came about, because of Lucifer's fall through pride.